So the previous episode had absolute bombshells, just major story bombshells come out. And that is honestly one of my favorite episodes I've ever recorded of Dragon Age. That was awesome. And now I'm like really hyped to keep playing. We got to go talk to Tash because, well, we went out of the game and now we're back in. And apparently there's a quest every time I do that. It's the last few times. So definitely have to go chat with her, see what she's got. But then we're going to head out and do all of our little side things before heading to the main quest. And that's going to be the majority of this episode, just doing all the little side missions that we got. Probably go into the Necromancer area. I think that'd be fun.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was going to grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Let's do that. Okay. Dragon class. It'd be cool to have a dragon class. Not like a class where you learn about dragons, but like a like how you build your character a class. Hall of Valor. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Let's go there. Let's just go get that one done. So we have to take Tash. So we'll take Belle and Tash. So this week we introduced our oldest, my stepson, to something. This is gonna crack some of you up. If you know, you know. We introduced him to Stranger Things. Now he's 14. Or, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I feel like he's age-wise, he's ready for things like Stranger Things. But maturity-wise, he's just not. Like, he tends to be a bit younger. Like, you know, his emotional age is a lot lower than his physical age. Not that he's a big kid either. It's kind of all encompassing. And that got me thinking about a lot of things about Dragon Age. And we'll talk about it after this.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes, big as the sky, and ready for the lords to come be heroes. We take it down, and the village nearby will eat like kings and love us for it. It had bright red and blue scales. They'll be worth a fortune, even beyond the Horde.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton's on. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the gods. Going after her would get us killed for no good reason.
Yeah, I trust Tash on this one. I mean, she is the dragon hunter.
I'm gonna have to say
Isabella over there. Goodness.
Dragon expert.
You sure you're not just scared, Tosh?
Fight it if you want. Tell us where to send your stuff after it kills you.
Oh, sorry, Cutter. Tosh gets final say. We leave the Caltons on alone.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Got him.
Fine. You're the expert.
I like it when you talk shop. Now, Cutter has something to prove. He does. He does.
I guess Cutter's really trying to make a name for himself.
Good way to get killed.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west. Heard anything, Tosh?
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the ones that attacked Minrathous and Treviso. But it's killing people in villages near Arlethan Forest. They need help.
Well, that's glory.
It's fire breather. They always have lairs with a horde.
And there's gold. Tempted yet?
Wait, are we getting our first dragon quest?
Time for a dragon hunt.
Yes.
Can't wait to see what you find. Now, has Tosh told you about fighting a Gamadon Stormrider in the middle of a typhoon?
Best time to catch him.
Oh, it was glorious, Rook.
I'm trying to think. Isabella wasn't there for any of our dragon kills in Inquisition, but it would be cool if she was. Okay, so let's head to the map. Boom. I mean, obviously she was in Dragon Age 2, but did we kill a Stormrider? I don't remember. My point is, I don't think she's referring back to anything that we personally did with her. I could go to the crossroads and get that stuff done, and I feel like I should, but I really would like to go get this one done if I can, just to get it done and out of the way so that zone is cleared. Let's go check to see if we can even do it. where was it? It was like off over here. Let's see if I can even go that way. It's possible that I can't, and then we just ignore it for a bit. Yeah, still can't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We had a feeling that that might be the case. All right, we're going to go to the Necropolis Hall then. This will be fun. Yeah, so this ties in really well to the Necropolis Hall, what I want to talk about. Which is that, okay. So we got started on, I need to change up my party, damn it. As soon as I opened the map and saw his face, that's why I started laughing.
That death mage was going on about displaced wisps. We should check those out while we're here.
All right, let's go to a quick travel point and then we'll swap out there. So the beacon is down below, I suppose. But I want to bring Emmerich on this one. Anyways, we started watching Stranger Things, and this kid is just a big scaredy cat, and it cracks me up watching him watch Stranger Things. Stranger Things season 1, pretty spooky, honestly. First time I watched it, yeah, it gets you pretty good. But he, okay, here's a good example. I've been taking the kids to school in the morning, right? And he was running late, so he was upstairs doing something. I heard him doing something, and I'm in like my PJs and my socks and everything, so I walk upstairs, and he does not hear me as I come up the stairs, and I turn into the bathroom that he's in with the door open, and I ask him if he's ready to go, and it scared the crap out of him because he did not hear me. But like that little jumpy moment, it wasn't just like oh, you scared me. It was like throwing himself on the ground, like scared. That's how he is. So with watching Stranger Things, he's got like a blanket around him. He's like hiding under the blanket, and he's doing the whole thing like he doesn't want to watch when scary things are happening, but he'll like peek his head out because he wants to see what happens, but he doesn't want to watch. And he's like, when he gets scared, he just can't stop talking. It's so funny. It's good that we've already seen it because then it's not bothering me. So yeah, it's very entertaining. But the thing with that is it got me thinking. Stranger Things, freaking phenomenal, by the way. Probably one of my favorite things on Netflix to watch. I loved the first and second season. Third season was rough. Fourth season was pretty damn good. And I'm really looking forward to the fifth season when it comes out this year. But that scary vibe that it's got, Dragon Age used to have that. At least Dragon Age Origins. Definitely parts in Dragon Age 2. Certainly parts in Dragon Age Inquisition with the Red Lyrium and whatnot. And like that weird like critter with the Templars. It's also weird legs and moving around. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. And it's like we're kind of missing that horror, I feel like, in Dragon Age the Veilguard. And maybe that little key thing is what people are picking up on. The kind of really spooky horror aspect that underlines all of Dragon Age. And if you don't have that, yeah, I could see how the game would come off as very, like, young adult, right? And I think that's one of the key ingredients that we've missed so far. They've had the scary stuff with like the Blight, but it's not been the thing that is. It's just not been too scary, right? It's playing it safe, I feel like. And I think that's a problem. I think that is a big problem. Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the Necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
Cool.
We
is he a
must
vendor?
keep track of our skeletal assistants.
Does she have another quest? Do I get 2 quests from her?
Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The all of them.
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
I like this guy here. He reminds me of the Nighthaunt
Left in
from
appalling condition.
Warhammer Age of Sigmar. All right, let's see what he's got. I don't have any valuables to sell because we already did that. But he seems to have some stuff here. Got a nice staff. But requires shop rank 3. Goodness. This is an Emmerich thing. This blade is pretty okay. 40 necrotic damage. So it's upgrading it. This is not the one that I have equipped, but it's only 550. I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. Go ahead and upgrade that. What's that? Armor-wise? Emmerich's got some stuff here he could get. This is a bonus for him. Maybe I get that. We'll upgrade his stuff, you know. What about this stuff? We got a grenade belt, an amulet. So this upgrades the sightless skull. Gain 1 momentum per 50 stagger. It's not what I have equipped, though. I'd be curious to see if it's better. So that's why I'm upgrading it. I mean, I feel like we have a lot of gold at the moment. I could blow through it so quickly, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting... gift. I'm getting stuff that's actually going to push us forward, you know? Appearance. Okay. We're definitely going to rank them up just by doing all these quests that we got. What were we looking at? So this is tool abilities. But what was the one I just did? It was... Oh, that's right. That one's really good. 20 control ability damage, 25% stagger from control abilities, and gain 1 momentum per 50 stagger dealt by control abilities. That's like really good. I'm only using 1 tool ability. I feel like I equipped that one because the control ability is both, where is it? This one? Oh no, that is a tool. I thought that was a control. So only the Reign of Decay is a control. Okay, so then yeah, we need to run the other one then. Also, I really need to put the enchant on that one. I haven't done that yet. What else did we get? There was the weapon, right? It's possible that it's better now that I've upgraded here. Oh my goodness, that is so little stagger compared to this one. Why is this one so much? Apply necrosis when you hit with the riposte trait. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like our damage has been kind of okay lately, but I feel like it could be a lot better. So something that we need to be on the lookout for, I think. All right, companions. Go to Emmerich because he had some new robes, right? Yeah, just straight upgrade, although I don't like the look of them. And he had a different weapon that is not as good. Is this better? Detonation still 25% damage versus health. Which one did he has on? Demons and Undead. Yeah, I'm going to keep stability damage, one that he's got on. That I just put on. Okay, all that out of the way. Let's actually do some gameplay, huh? Gather all the wisps. Okay, we could do that. There's a chest over there. Get the wisps, get the chests. Do as much as we can, quest-wise. Can I get into this? Oh, I guess I could. This is not something I could open when we were here earlier, which I said as much. It is probably just going to open up when we can return here.
Figure this out.
Is it a puzzle? I bet you it is. But honestly, I just want the loot. Okay. That lit some of those candles. Do we just have these here? Oh no, we got other ones. See which one this one does. That one. Does this one do the other side? Yeah. I'm assuming there's 2 more, so then we do this one. And then... do we have another one? There it is.
We got it.
Sure. I'm not sure that was supposed to be a puzzle.
It's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
A receptacle? Okay, receptacle is across the way.
Ever more to do.
But where was it? Oh, I see. Get it plugged in. Okay, and then that means I can look around for the other ones. So can I go in here? This is the one with the chest, right? Or no, it's the one next to it. Library update. An overview of spirits. Malign spirits are inevitable. We understand what manifests them directly into our world. Jealousy, arrogance, greed, rage, and fear, bolstered very often by bloodshed. Corruption of the undead is more insidious. It takes a significant disruption in the fate, a more powerful spirit, or other mystical conditions to transform a normally serene denizen of the Necropolis into one of the malicious dead. Luckily, after banishing such spirits, we may recover the corpse and once again infuse it with a benign possessor. In circumstances where mortal Sushin is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall, the penalty is clear. The lives and bodies of those who tamper with the undead of the Necropolis are forfeit unto the Mornwatch. Notes by the Watcher Myrna. We're going to learn a new word today. Open this up. What is suasion? Persuasion as opposed to force or compulsion. Okay. So where mortal persuasion is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall. Okay. Gotcha.
Have here.
That was very interesting.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Wonder what's so important behind there.
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone
Emmerich, do it,
passed
buddy.
through these doors not long ago.
Ooh, we got a thing of loot. Put the spirit up here. They're definitely timed. Because that little like countdown timer that it had is yeah, I think we've 100% figured that one out. I wasn't sure if that was the case or not. How do I get in there? Oh, I guess we go this way, huh? Shouldn't somebody have taken care of this one? This definitely feels like someone should have taken care of this already. Can I not destroy this one yet? No. I need to be able to shoot it through the grate, huh? Or I'm assuming so. Maybe from this side? No? Oh, interesting. So how does one... I saw it for a second. It's got like a beam going that way. Oh, what's this?
There we go.
What was that? What do you mean, there we go? What did it do? Oh, it opened this door. I see. And then that allows us to get to here. Which then means I can destroy this one. Which unlocks that one. So we can destroy this one. And then blow this up. There we go. We did it. That wasn't so hard. Give me
We got it.
the loot first, of course. The iron cast. Don't really care about that. Might be better, might not. I think at this point, I just want to find like all of the cool, unique gear that we've been finding with all the cool effects on it. And try to make a build that suits our current talent build, because I really like how our talents work. I'm up to swap them out if necessary, but I kind of like how it's been going. Yeah, it's funny that there was another...
There has to be another wisp around for that locked door.
Right. Let's look around.
I see it right there. We hit the lever. The lever opened this door, just like the other one. Real original, guys. Collect that. Memento. Impossible map. During the Storm Age, romantic Navaran artists mixed a drop of their own blood into the inks. The Watchers discouraged the practice as it kept leading to possessed artwork. That's cool. See, this is what I mean. Like, the game really needs that scary horror element underneath. And there's little bits of that, but I don't feel like it's been realized enough in this game so far. Like the blight should be, well, for lack of a better term, more Stranger Things, like more like the Upside Down, where it's like really horrific. I mean, and it kind of is, but I feel like they're just playing it safe. They haven't gone too scary. The risen gods, in their divine power, sense a potential ally in the Necropolis. We must sway it to their cause. According to that unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with, the entity we seek should be in the shrouded halls. But be careful. This being is ancient. Who knows what mood it may be in when we find it. Yeah, the way that I look at it is like, do I have the spirit with me? Did I pick it up? No. Did I? Did I not pick it up? Gather the wisps. Oh, did it move? Because now the wisp is like out there. I feel like the way the blight is handled in, or not the blight, but the corrupted blight, the whatever they call it, the way it's handled in Veilguard should be along the lines of like Resident Evil levels of spooky, like Resident Evil 7, where it is horrific and it's not for kids. I feel like that's what's missing, which would make sense, honestly. It would make sense that that is the case, that people would sit there and feel like their dialogue they're hearing and everything is very young adulty. Because if it was that horrific,
That last wisps unlock this door. Let's take a look.
If the game was that scary, I feel like the kind of tongue-in-cheek, the lame dialogue, the whatever you want to call it, would feel like a contrast, like a relief contrast, where you're like, oh, this is a really serious, dark game, and the way they're talking doesn't match that, but it kind of adds levity to it, where it's not just a complete spooky, scary game. I feel like that would be the case. Oh my goodness. What are you? Let's take this guy out first. Let's throw this down, back this up, put our little dooders down, start shooting at nerds. Hey, where'd you go? There we go. Get this guy dead. Pew. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful, huh? Let's go ahead and hit my ultimate, huh? Envy Demon. I love that weapon. It's just so cool. Go ahead and hit this. And then we should also shoot him right in the face hands? What is that? He's got face hands. Pop that down. Go ahead and bash him. We got one more down there. Throw this. Or I think the big guy is still up somewhere, the Envy Demon. Oh, it says orbiting, but it's straight up just the Arcane Enchanted from Diablo 3. That's all it is. Oh, I walked right into him, huh? Let's heal up. That does a lot of damage, my goodness. I need some momentum. Let's throw this out. I'm gonna let him die because he's almost staggered. Oh, he is staggered. Oh, he was. Oh, I messed it up. There we go. Come on. Die, barrier. Where'd he go? He's like right here. Let's slow that down. That'll kill him. There we go. Can't hide from a rain of arrows. Ooh, restless spirits. That gave me so much experience. Oh my goodness. I mean, like a big old chunk.
Dead Venatori? How'd they get in here when the door was locked?
An excellent question.
Collect. The Shadow's Chance. Venatori love a spellbook, so we let them find one. It is full of what we believe is right and good. It has converted no one, but we have hope. That's great. That's like really like Spec Ops type things. Like, yeah, we left this for them to find, hoping that it would convince them otherwise. Gilded cage. The cage is empty, yet on certain nights, birdsong pours out through the bars. Creepy. So, like, this kind of stuff is awesome, but show it to me. Don't just tell me about it. You know, show me it. 200 or 440 extra stagger is insane for that. I like the necrotic damage she's doing though, just from attacking things. So I'm gonna keep that there. I'm assuming there's like a bunch of stuff in here still. So I just want to make sure we get it. Wow. Upgraded to legendary amulet, huh? 20% projectile ability damage, 25% barrier damage from projectile abilities, gain 25 momentum with projectile abilities that hit an enemy over 15 meters away, and when a projectile ability deals a critical hit, 50% of your weak point damage is added, and then plus the 15% weak point damage on it because of our enchant. Damn. Oh, I like this. Tool abilities gain added damage from necrotic weapons. Oh man, I feel like we do this Token of True Flight first, and then when we get the All-Mother's Corpse upgraded, we use that. Because, like, let's just double down on my insane burst damage from shooting things. Obviously, we gotta hit people with it to make it work. But I feel like we could do that. We can make that happen. Open sesame. Kick it down.
Sealed tight.
Whoa.
Back.
Okay.
You Venatori, other sniffing rats. What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
So was that a demon?
I'm afraid so. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something.
Can I track this quest? I tried to, but just recommended level 40. Oh my goodness. Maybe we can do it. I bet you we're gonna get this sucker to spawn. I'm just gonna die. But you know what? I like a challenge. Sometimes. Words scrawled faintly in blood. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Cool. Oh, sealed that door. Right. Maybe? Is that what it was? Probably. What's this one? Bloody note found on Venatori. What we know. Place sealed long ago. Forgotten? Forbidden? Can sense a magical Loki projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points. Tied to seals. One demonic Loki is in the Anderfels, one back home in Tevinter, and one in Arlethan. Kill the demons at the Loki, and the door to the inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. What we don't know, how to leave this bloody place. That's cool.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Time for a hunt.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
This is awesome. That's cool. Search for clues. Done. Still wants us to search for clues. Find the demon in Docktown. Find the demon in Arlethan and Hossberg. What is the recommended level on that? Let's go check. It doesn't say. But you know what? I'm so happy that that's such a cool quest. Like, honestly. And I bet you it's got something good behind that door. And that's like the best case scenario for a cool quest like that. It's like, not only is it cool, but also it's got good loot. You can have a cool quest that doesn't reward you, and then it's like, I guess it was fine. But when you have a cool quest that rewards you really handsomely for completing it, then it's like, it doubles down on the cool factor, and I'm totally in on that. Open from other side. Really? I just want to get out of this little courtyard. Like, the performance here is so bad. There's also a chest there. I'm assuming I have to go down this way and around. Find this haunting spirit in the Necropolis. Recommended level 25. But aren't I like level 27? Why is that showing red? It's odd. You would assume that it would pop up saying that if you were below level, but I'm currently above level, right? I'm like 27. Yeah, I am 27, right? I don't remember anymore. All right, let's go blast some fools. Kill some Venatori, you know, the huge.
Smite the heretics.
Let's just shoot this one in the face. Or miss completely. That happens more often than you might imagine. Maybe I shouldn't run the projectile damage. Can't even see his face. I think I got it. Throw this down. I like using my abilities as like a small like micro immunity where I can throw it down and not take damage. Like using that to back up out of his attack range is all. It may not seem intentional, but it really is. I'm using it to avoid damage. It's really fun to be able to do that. But that's like a. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it is a core mechanic.
The villains.
I actually, you know what? Upon reflection, I think I know why they did that, why they made it so you got immunity frames while casting abilities. Because if they didn't, you would sit there and just be so annoyed because anytime you got hit, it would interrupt whatever you were trying to do. Which, in previous Dragon Age games, was a bit of a problem. It really was. I gotta kill this one first. So I'm glad that they've added that immunity while you're casting a spell or charging up an ability, because then it means that you can actually like do it. You can have fun doing it. You don't feel like you're punished for trying to use an ability. It's more action-y. Ooh, Dense Tome. Ooh, Caretaker just got upgraded too. Duties of the Prelate of the Grand Necropolis. The previous Prelate, Vestalis Pentagast, passed away in 949 Dragon. Pentagast. The last name seems familiar in Dragon Age to me. What's Cassandra's name? I'm gonna look real quick. Dragon Age Cassandra. Pentagast. Oh, wow, I freaking nailed that. Come on now, hype that up. That was awesome. That was so good. So, Vestilius Pentagast is, I'm assuming, related to her in some way. The ceremony was attended by his niece, a woman of some renown. Boom, got it. It was her uncle. I freaking nailed it. I didn't even read the rest of that. Oh, man, that feels real good. This is like the years of Dragon Age lore for me paying off in the last 2 episodes. One episode a lot more than the other, but Templars in Navarra. To Vinter commentary about Templars in other nations. There's a note from Emmerich at the bottom. Navarra is not unlike the Imperium when it comes to Templars. Navarran Templars still put down anyone foolish enough to be possessed by a demon. This is sensible. It is the best use of an attack dog if you're obliged to set one at the gates. Their political power, however, is thin. They're not beholden to necromancers, but the necromancers don't always yield. It is how they banned the Templars from their crypts. Interesting. How cynical. These unvarnished opinions of our kingdom. Navarra's Templars are hardly banned from the Grand Necropolis. They're simply a tacit agreement that any trouble arising there is best left to necromancers with a certain amount of experience. Oh, that's cool. I like that competing narrative, right? Where it's like you're getting an opinion from somebody in the game. They're writing about what they think is how something works or how something happens. And then you get a competing opinion of that same idea. I don't know, I almost just fell off.
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
Tell all the squawking from your room.
Must have been Tosh throwing it. temper tantrum.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Uh-huh. Except Hassan's a griffin.
And clever. That will only increase. Believe me.
I feel like Emmerich has a lot of wisdom. Oh, I totally missed out on a... oh, no, the chest is right up ahead. I see. And then that's the thing haunting the Necropolis. There's another quick travel point over there, and Emmerich wants me to go down there. I'm just enjoying my time, you know? I'm just having fun here. Just doing some exploring, enjoying the Necropolis, you know, the usual. Give me the chest. Upgraded. Is it any good? Not really. Not versus mine. Mine is making me an unstoppable monster. Or assisting it, at least. Alright, so that was the door that opened on the other side. So we got that one cleared out. Now we have all these doors open. Let me just go exploring everywhere. Let's go see what's over here. Hello. Hello again. Can I talk to you? Who's firing at us? There's nobody here. Some random man. Some more nerds. What do I call this? Don't mind me. You just got stuff for me. Can I open this one? Oh, would you look at that? Now we have all the doors open. All right, but is there anything up over here? This leads up to that level, which I've already claimed everything in, so I don't need to go that way. Or at least I'm assuming there's nothing else for me over there. Oh, you know what? Wasn't there... There was an area that I had a hard time getting to something when we first entered. I don't know if it's up here. I'm assuming it's not. I think it's in a different spot. I just want to make sure that I go back and get all that loot that we couldn't get the first time we came to the Necropolis. It was like up on a cliff edge. And I could see how to technically get up there, but I just couldn't get up there. So I'm assuming that's a thing that we will unlock now that we've unlocked Emmerich. Maybe he'll, I don't know, summon something for us. You know, do necromancy things. Hey, necromancer. Do the magic hand thing. Level 30, oh goodness. Okay. Good luck, huh? Let's play. Throw this down. Throw this down. And of course, throw this down. Oh my goodness. Blasting. Hit this. Shoot him in the head. So good. Throw this down. Hit him with this. We can back up. Shoot him with that. Oh my goodness. Level 30. Or like level nerd D. Nailed it. Great one-liners, Zen.
That thing remind anyone else of Manfred?
Manfred?
Hold on, I'm gonna spend his points real quick before I forget. That was so easy. Maybe that was supposed to be harder. We have one of these. So, when activated, you get 25 momentum. This bonus applies during combat. Or heal you more. I think we're going to do the momentum. Cooldown reduction, too. Cool. Thanks, Emmerich.
It would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way...
I think this wisp wants something.
Can I turn that on? No? I've got like a wisp. Where do I put it? Maybe I should have grabbed the wisp after doing all these little fires. I'm assuming there's another fire. Yep, there's a couple more here. No, I'll do that one first. I'm trying to like stack the actions. Is that all of them? Am I missing any? Yeah, this one there.
Let's try this again.
Okay. Okay, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. So, do we have any indication of what exactly this is? Is there like a... Maybe that skull up there lights up? Maybe that one does. So, he can use that.
Of course.
Which gets me the wisp. The wisp wants me to go to this one. Then the wisp is going... Thank you, wisp. The wisp is like, all right, you messed it up the first time. Let me show you how it's done, baby. Thanks, Wispy. Where's he going? He's going over to this one. I just needed to pay attention to the wisp. Then he's going up here. And we got to send down at the front. So, it's the last one left, right? So I would assume so.
Let's try this again.
Oh, come on. Maybe I need to be quicker. Maybe the wisp didn't live long enough. All right, so we do this. We go... Yeah. I climb up this? Can. Then he wanted this one here. Then he wanted this one here. Then he flew to this one over here. Right? Yeah, then he went here. Where does he go from here? Have I taken too long? Why is that glowing? Interact.
What do we have here?
Yeah, he went that one. But then he goes to that one. Okay. Do I have to follow him or something? No, he's not there. Can I hit this one again? No. Okay, what if I just turn this one on now?
Let's try this again.
Okay, so it's not working. So what am I missing? No, that's not what I wanted. Do I have to do it all first? I feel like I just ruined it by turning that one on. If I do this one, does it remove it?
Allow me.
No, it does not. That's a problem. I think that just messed it up. This one. This one. Oh, now he's gone to this one. Oh, did I do it in the wrong order? Ah, I see. He wasn't flying over to this one right away. He flew to the front one. And then the end one was the... Gotcha. Okay.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, so now that I don't have that one already lit, let's try this again.
Straight away.
We figured it out.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
I'm like breaking the game at this point. So we do this one. Then the little wispy boy wants this one. I just wasn't paying attention, obviously. Then we run over here. We do this one. Then we come over here. Jump over the fire because we can. Do that one. And then I come back this way. And do this one. Now what? Now he's going back over here. Ah. Silver spoon. A piece of cutlery collection intended to be part of an undead tableau. Never used, presumably. Presumably.
Thanks.
That was it? Just
Very generous.
Yeah, sure. He gave us a spoon, guys. Come on. You don't need to be condescending to or what's the, not the word, not condescending, but you know what I mean. I open this up to get to that chest. Yeah, baby. So that's how we got into this one. See, now we're back in the area that I was talking about, but I couldn't figure out how to get something earlier. What's that? It's pretty good. If I can get it upgraded, it'd be really good. Necrotic weapon kills on final attacks while necrotic weapon is active. Final attacks apply necrosis. Melee attacks leech life from enemies suffering from necrosis while necrotic weapons is active. Goodness. Aha, see, there it is. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, no, I don't want to be on the bar. I want to... There we go. Oh, I'm going to have to be up on that, aren't I? Yep, that's what it is. That's fine. We figured it out. Easy peasy. Up, up. I have a feeling that timer is probably a bit much.
Wonder what their story was.
I could.
Read crumpled diary page. The mist never lifts on the plains below the halls. It was a mistake to travel one of them alone. Who rang those chimes? What was the shape I saw gliding through the thickest patch of fog? Why am I still cold? Days later, even in front of a fire. Maker, I ache for the sky.
Ask, if you'd like.
Yeah. What's over here? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Come on, Rook. Did I not come up this way before? I thought I did.
Stumbling. The steps. Skeletons saw. Oh. No choice. Had to be brave. Had to be brave. Too late to cry. So many graves.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Open up. And we gotta, get, oh my goodness, get ahead on the situation. That's what I was trying to say before I almost really screwed that one up. Right. And then it says the chest is just down here. There it is. Pure ore. Chest. Is this better for Emmerich? It is a little bit. Let's equip it. Because I feel like I can get weak on enemies faster than I can anything else. Let's get the quick travel point down here too. So we're just gonna hop off this ledge. Where is it? Is it back this way? Am I not looking at the right part? Oh, no, it is back this way. Which means I gotta climb up this again. I just want to unlock it. I don't really need anything from it.
To let Manfred learn some things on his own.
Such as?
You know, like any kid.
Did I read this before? I think I
Let
did.
them fall, scrape their knee.
That could dislodge his patella bone, hinder his ambulation.
Or he might learn to walk and not fall next time.
That's a harsh thing to wish on a spirit who yearns only to experience the world.
Falling down's a big part of the world.
Manfred's body is an intricate construction. There's no need to bruise it or him unnecessarily.
Oh, you're a little protective of your child. And that's the other Venatori part. Okay, so we can just head down there. Cool. But we also gotta do this. What is this one? Return to Myrna and Vorgoth. Right, we gotta turn that quest in. Which I'm assuming I'm gonna have to do after I do this part anyways. So let's just make sure we go do this. I've got the feeling that we're pretty close to being done here. Minus Emmerich's thing. We just got these two to do. Oh, let's track this. We got these two to do. Then, am I still tracking it? Yeah. Then we got to turn that in. And then I think we can actually head out, which is going to be nice. Morn Watch. We need to turn all these in to get that crazy amount of reputation. 3,200. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's just to get to the first level is 3,200. Whereas the Shadow Dragons, 3,200 is my second level. I think, right? Or maybe 3,200 is the max? I don't know. I don't know how they're defining that bar anymore. But we got to go there. And obviously we got to go back to the lighthouse because I want to talk to the curator as well. But man, we're really jumping around here. We got a lot done so far.